This place seems ominous.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language. I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manaan. Why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath? It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins. Revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information. The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
BioWare loves their sci-fi ancient mystery box narrative. Like fear of the unknown past.
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask. The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The council sent him here to investigate.
No, not Nemo. We met him the other day. Poor guy.
Revan and Malak unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malak is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge.
Well, let's try not to end up like Nemo. Dang, these guys take quite a lot of hits. I don't know if there's something else I should be doing. Talk about a bullet sponge. It took a little bit of time.
How can I... It was less of a dream and more of a vision the two of us shared. But I am certainly willing to answer any questions the Jedi can. Are you wondering why we shared the vision? Or why we even... To the first, I can only repeat the answer that the Council gave us. Our fates are linked. And for two as strong as we are in the Force, that amounts... As to the second, I truly don't have an answer for you. The Force works as it will. And perhaps we should be grateful for what we've been given. I don't know. Believe me. I certainly don't find the prospect of being joined to you enjoyable in any fashion.
Nice.
The Force often seems to cause events that bend the laws of probability, especially in this respect. You and I will simply have to become accustomed to such convenience. There is no evidence one way or the other. What you believe the Force to be ultimately will decide who you are. What would you like to know? Perhaps because we desired to. Perhaps because they came to this planet and were strong enough in the Force to leave a trace. And what else should we dream about except that which is most important to us? We dreamed about Revan and Malak either because we were meant to or because we needed to. There is no... I have no idea. It was obviously important, however. With luck, I would rather not rely on such visions to guide us. But when we have so little else to go on, and the galaxy hangs in the back... As you wish. We really should return our thoughts to business and...
Alright. I don't think I should be the one to slice the computer. 3 primary life-giving seed world types. Well, definitely oceanic. Grassland. What is this, like a tree world? Arboreal, right? Nice. Okay, that's one down. I do think I need to heal, though, before we go into combat with the other side of this area.
What can I do?
Let's see. Cure. Oops, I didn't mean to talk.
Okay.
Alright, and then we gotta get ourselves out of armor so that way we can actually buff the party. Because we're not using our force power at all. Alright, let's open this door. Or maybe we do the buff first, I think. Night Valor versus Speed. Alright. And then...
I do. Yeah? Sure.
Oh dang, we look way faster.
I'm here. What can I do? So, what can I do?
What, he turned me to stone or something? That's mildly inconvenient, isn't it? Wish there was an easier way to tell what buff I have going, because I don't know which one I need to reapply. She's getting obliterated. Damn, why are they picking on her like that? Put her energy shield up. Dude, I'm gonna let her go for a minute. And I don't have enough force power to even stun the droid now at this point. Dang. She is hurting. We're just getting whooped by this 20,000-year-old droid. I gotta pull on it better. Nice.
What? Yep.
Getting there.
Sure.
I feel like Bastilla's just getting bombed, man. Every hit hits her so hard. It's probably the lack of armor. So close. That's what I'm saying, just die already. I'm trying to avoid having Bastilla use another big med pack. I mean, we're so close here. Let's just finish this thing off. Get her done. Nice. Whew. Yeah, it was, Bastilla's showing the amount of work they put in there, that's for sure. Master dueling. Characters that have mastered the use of single one-handed weapons gain +3 to attack. Yes, sir. Okay, we can't quite get that yet. We need to get some, like, better gear, though, for, like, Jedi gear, if we're gonna do this. Because right now... Cool. Good to hear it. Have you played this game before? This is my first time getting through here, so... We're learning as we go.
I'm here.
Well, she doesn't have enough force power to keep healing, unfortunately. It's going pretty good. Like I said, I don't really know what, like... I don't have, like, a best build for all these characters. I'm just kind of winging it. I really like the Mass Effect games, so there's a little bit of similarity there, but that's pretty, you know... It's a little bit more action. Attempt to slice the ancient system. Identified the 3 primary death-giving seed world types. I end up uploading every session to YouTube, so I'm just trying to make this my first full, complete playthrough of something. So that's been kind of fun. Alright, so desert, volcanic for sure, and then barren. Nice. I think we passed that one. Now that front door should be open now. Yep, sure enough. So I played a little bit of Silent Hill 3 on stream when I was playing that during Halloween. But yeah, this is my first time streaming in a while, so I'm trying to play like retro games mostly. So like games that people, aren't playing as often these days. I have like all my retro consoles set up in this room, and yeah, I think it's kind of cool to be able to jump back to them and share them with other people. It's crazy. KOTOR is not even on the modern PlayStation consoles, which means most modern console players can't even play this game. I mean, pretty much any PC or Mac can play it, but you'd think it would be ported to PlayStation by now. I'm playing on original Xbox here, though.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
I love that. I don't know if I have Star Wars Republic Commando, but that'd be a cool one to come back and play. Just like a retro shooter. I was curious about Marathon. I know that that's been in the news a lot recently, just with... It's not doing super hot, but I used to love Halo, so like anything with Bungie's name on it, I'll check it out. Doesn't mean it'll stick though.
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found. I don't know, but Revan and Malak were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Dantooine, and here's Manaan. But there are pieces missing. Incomplete space coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be. I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malak visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
So, sounds like those are going to be the next planets that we go to. It's funny because this was before Kashyyyk appeared in Episode 3, I think. Yeah, definitely. This was 2003 this game came out. Kashyyyk, I don't know how you pronounce it. Nice, you play on PS5? That's cool. I've been streaming almost daily, yeah. Just trying to get through this game. This is, I think, part like 8 or 9. Depends on how I edit the next YouTube video. But yeah, I've been trying to keep up with it. Just a couple hours every day. Nice, yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, feel free to follow us and come back by again. Like I said, it's mostly going to be retro stuff. I think that's what I'm going to try to stick to for now. Oh, so we can't get Master Valor, can we? No. We need to be level 15. What am I talking about? Okay, so Knight Speed then. Got 1 extra point, put it into... Oh, don't even have enough for that. I'll just hold on to it till next time then. Cool.
Sure.
So I wonder if now we can go back to the ship and we can actually fly to the next planet. We still have that quest to deal with the Mandalorians here, though. I'm not sure where they are. So I want to try to take that on before we take off.
How can I help? No, not bothering you. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its
Is this supposed to be romantic?
remain in question.
Kind of feels a little mildly romantic.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship. Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have? Good. Excellent. Your current age? Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character. You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Alright. I feel like I'm missing character moments because I'm not mixing up my party too much.
You have done a great thing. One of our own had strayed, but you have returned Juhani to the Order.
That's old news. We did that yesterday. I wonder if we need to talk to the council before we move on. Because I'm sure they'd be interested about the ruins.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins? This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Star Forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Dantooine, Mandos, and Korriban.
We got 4 other planets to get through. Yes, that is my... That's me. I'm ready to do the Council's will.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure. Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young
We getting a new party member?
Bastila will accompany you.
Oh,
for
that's
there
old
is
news.
a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries and Juhani has also asked to accompany you.
Oh.
After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your... You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ear. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Okay. So that's kind of cool. So she must have been an optional party member because we were able to turn her back to the Jedi and instead of killing her, so that's cool. I do want to know about the Mandalorian Raiders. I'm going to look that up really quick. Alright, we're going to venture back out towards the Grove. I think that's where we're going to find our Mandalorian leader. Just trying to mop up loose ends before we leave this planet. Sounds like we might have a reason to come back to this planet, to Dantooine, but for now, this was a pretty quick planet relative to how long we were on Taris. Wait, what? Did she get stuck on something? Mission is MIA. Let's switch to her. Where is she? She must have got held up on some geometry or something. Alright, let's go on this way. Sometimes her outfit doesn't look like she's wearing anything. You know, it's supposed to be like a light brown, but it's questionable color.
What?
The only reason I'm circling this building is because I think we're missing one Mandalorian squad before we can beat that quest, but I don't know that for sure. Just making sure we see every corner here. Wow, this goes way back here, actually. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Mission. She's like lagging behind hardcore.
You cannot win.
Whoops.
Yes?
I'm not seeing any Mandalorians out here.
Huh? Yes?
What?
Can I do?
Where is it saying enemy sighted? Oh, it's just these guys up here. There's so many Kath hounds out here. I wish they were Mandalorians.
Yes?
Whoa! I didn't know we could do that. Big old jump. What the heck? It's like a bunch of really good gear. I wonder what that's about. Somebody got eaten by these guys, I guess. So she got 6 plus 4 5 plus 5. Oh, okay, gyro. Gyro. Nice. 70 plus. Yes, on. She gave her attacks once she got heavy armor. How do I gyro go for her? That's what I like to do. I'm being very stingy about my shields, but. What is it? So let's see what's there. So it's awareness. Get that, and then she can get. We should do that. Give her awareness. Give me that. Oh. Give her awareness. Okay. We'll put dexterity plus right now. Okay. Still no sign of those Mandalorians. Is this just the ruins? This might just be the ruins over here. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, let's just walk down towards the grove and hope we can find the Mandalorian leader. because I think we killed a few different mobs of Mandalorians at this point. This is just a gut feeling, but because I'm hoarding so much loot, I kind of wonder if we're hitting the path. I don't know if there's a inventory max or not at this point. I'm gonna avoid fighting that guy. Oh, he's coming for us anyway. Okay. This guy was sitting right at the entryway for us. He was waiting for us. Look at that nice motion blur. The 2003 motion blur. Hell yeah. Oh wait, here we go. These look like they might be
So this is the meddler.
the leader.
You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi. I will add your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Why? So, I thought that. Why don't they all look like, you know, the Mandalorian from the show? Like, why do they have a different armor set? Is that, did they change at some point along the thousands of years of Star Wars history? I don't know. She's getting hurt pretty bad, so let's figure something out here. I'm gonna go night speed. Gonna go. We don't have a lot of grenades left, so I'm gonna not spend those, I guess.
What can I do?
Yes?
Nice. Alright. Well, we took out the Mandalorian leader, so that's good. Yo! He had some lightsabers on him. So can we equip a red lightsaber? Just like... we can just swap them out? Is this true? Oh wow, yeah it is. Damn! So you can just collect lightsabers throughout the game. Did not know this. Then that means there's still hope for us to get a green one, because that's what I really wanted. I wanted to be a guardian, so it didn't make sense for me to pick the green lightsaber. That was for the, I want to say it was like the, I almost want to say it's like a diplomat Jedi subclass, but I know that's not the name. I forget. But yeah, blue is the color for the Guardian, and that's the route we went. Which so far I'm happy with it. We are kicking a lot more ass since we got the lightsaber and the force powers. And I think we can actually get off this planet now. We can leave Dantooine. But we need to talk to John first, and he's on the way back, I know that. Cool, and then the rest are just like our squad mates, companion quests. I guess it is worth sacrificing the armor. I feel like way better wearing the Jedi robes and being able to cast buffs and stuff. I do feel like our luck is going to run out at some point, though, just having two Jedi with similar powers between me and Bastilla. I don't know if that's meta, but that's okay. We're just here to have fun, figure it out. John.
Now those Mandalorians know what it's like to be hunted, but now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward. No, please take it. This pitiful amount will never be enough for what you have done for me. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
Nice. Just some moments like this, it's like it reminds me of the Citadel in Mass Effect. Just that DNA is definitely there. It's kind of cool. Alright, I think we can head to the ship now. No more lollygagging. This guy here, wasn't he talking to me about a missing person, though? Yeah, what is this thing that he's talking about? Terranetech? Terranetech? Korriban, that's one of the places we have to go. I feel like that is foreshadowing. What? Yeah, where was it this person? What is this? Yeah, how do we help this guy? Because it's not creating like a quest. I'm not going to worry about it since it's not making a journal entry. Must not be time for that to be relevant.
Yeah, what do you want?
Wow.
You want another war story, huh? Your stagnant republic has We were going through the asteroid fields.
This guy's just full of stories, man.
But that... The asteroid I had targeted was smaller, but something after I'd hit it, what lay underneath. Maybe. It started before we could... We couldn't catch it, but we followed its trail as far as we could. Anything that wants to commit... That's the only story I have. Is there something else you want to know?
I'm only skipping through what he has to say because he's not my favorite guy. He's dark side aligned, so he likely won't be in our party very often. So yesterday I was walking through the Ebonhawk, and yeah, it's really easy to get lost in here.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before in the Grove. It was wrong of me. I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes. Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me. I can only hope that in our time journeying together, I
feel like she's gonna be a cool character. Just like her little redemption arc. He doesn't have much to say, does he? And I don't think the droid does either, from memory. Alright, nothing from him. And this is where I start to get lost, see? Pretty sure I'm going backwards. They need, like, signs on the walls, which I think is exactly what they did in the Normandy in Mass Effect. They're like, oh yeah, people used to get lost in the ship a lot, so let's give them a little bit of navigation clues. Nobody in this area of the ship. The one, like, I think I've run into everybody in here at some point besides Karth. And I do want to talk to Karth, because I feel like his questline is going to be kind of cool. So I get there, there's a mission.
Hey there. I've been thinking about Lena and what she said about Griff. You know, how he was always blaming other people for his problems. No, of course not. Not really. But what if it was his idea to leave? But maybe he did want to leave me behind. Just temporarily, you know? He might have done that if he planned on coming back later. But things don't usually work out for Griff the way he planned, you know? And that's when he'd get in trouble. He might have been trying to skip out on his debts when he... Yeah, well, no, not exactly. Look, all I'm trying to say is that the more I think back, I still want to find him. I need to see... Maybe. We'll see. I don't want... All I know is I'd like to speak to Griff myself. If we have time, I'd like to go talk to the Zerker Corp rep...
Yep. We're gonna find him. He's gonna be a deadbeat, my guess. I feel like Karth doesn't want to talk to us. He's, like, hiding somewhere. Insane. I swear I looked everywhere. Oh. Nice.
Yes, what's on your mind? I thought I said I don't want to talk. Not particularly. I guess it wouldn't hurt exactly either, though I don't know why. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul. With good reason. Admiral Saul Kareth is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me Saul approached me before he left. He talked to me about how the Republic was on the losing side and about how I should start thinking. I know now that he was trying to recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw... Saul was my mentor. He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians. I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our... I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him. I could have stopped it all.
Dang. Now we know why he has trust issues.
I blame Saul, not myself. I was stupid and I ignored the danger. He nearly destroyed us all. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it. No, it's not. But I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
How can I help? I do? How did you... A Kinrath pup. It most certainly is not. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you. That is you... Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses. Often it takes years before using the Force. The fact that you are so strong in the Force and have had such relatively little training could have terrible consequences. I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely... We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important. That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of... Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well. I believe you truly mean what you say, for now, but sometimes it is not so easy to keep such... Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my... I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Alright, let's go to the star chart, the galaxy map. And so we can go anywhere now. To any of those planets from the star chart that we saw in the ruins. I think we should go to Dantooine because that's where Mission's brother is, and she wanted to see him, and I haven't heard from anyone else about a immediate need to go somewhere, so let's try that.
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested in the young Jedi Bastila and her battle meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak.
This is the guy we just heard about. Oh, it's this guy.
Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Kareth.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
More nightmares. When's our boy gonna get some good sleep?